Hello everyone, it's Julia and welcome. In this video I will tell you about how I tried to get out of my reading slump and simultaneously finish The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, which has been my current read since September. So The Turn of the Screw is a 1898 horror novella by Henry James. Henry James is infamous for his very heavy turn of phrase, and yet this novella is required reading at my school, and so I had to read it at the pace of 2 chapters a week. But at some point I realized that I wasn't really keeping up with the plot, and I decided to finish it more quickly. And as I made this decision, I started struggling with the writing style of Henry James and ended up getting into a reading slump. And in this video, I will give you updates on the process of me getting through this book. This video ought to come out last Saturday, but as you might guess, I didn't really succeed in finishing the book in time, and for that reason, there I am right now. Today is Thursday, the 16th of November, and now you will see some snippets from the past. Hello. It's Tuesday right now, around about 4 o'clock. I'm still at school, I still have some more classes, but I just wanted to pop in to say that today will be the first day of my Finish the Turn of the Screw challenge. My plan is that I will finish it till the end of the week. I have something like 2/3 of it left. I think I read 150 out of 450 pages on my e-reader, and today I haven't yet cracked it open, but I'm planning to do it soon. I will keep you updated. Hello everyone, it is Thursday now and it's around about 12:30, I think. I'm at school again, as you may see. Even the background is the same, and I'm just hoping that this time the video quality is better than that of the last snippet. Now, why am I again filming at school? Well, actually because my time management skills suck this week. Like yesterday I had a splitting headache, and so I couldn't film anything at home, although I wanted. And this morning I just, miscalculated the time I needed. So there I am again. I am right now at the page 264 out of 445 in my ebook, so that means that I've made the progress of like 100 or 120 pages, something about that. I'm really enjoying the book more as I'm reading it more. I still don't quite grasp some of the meanings. You know, the way Henry James strings his sentences may sometimes be unintelligible, but in most cases I do get what he wanted to say. The plot remains gripping. I think it's even becoming better because now we have two spirits that disturb our main character and the kids, and not just one. And actually I'm not quite positive whether they are spirits or not. I'm really willing to know what comes next, but the problem is I'm not sure if I will be able to finish the book before Saturday, and so, upload this video on Saturday. So we'll see. I will try my best. I think I'm going to read around about 40 more pages today, which will mean that there will be 150 left for me to finish like tomorrow and maybe on Saturday at school. It is quite manageable if I have enough time, but I'm not sure if I will have enough time. So basically we'll see. Hello, it's me again, and I'm here for another small update. You will never guess what day of the week it is today. So it's not Friday, it's not Saturday, it's not even Sunday. It's Monday morning, and let me explain why. So on Thursday, I did read something, though not as much as I planned. But on Friday, I forgot to bring my book with me to school, and the same thing happened on Saturday. And apart from the time at school, I rarely have time to read. For that reason, on the whole, for those 2 whole days, I didn't read a line. I haven't read a line. Well, the thing is, I didn't crack a book open on Friday or Saturday. And then yesterday, I finally got back to it. And although I read something about 70 pages, I just didn't feel up to filming anything. So there I am now on Monday morning. I'm currently on page 341 out of 445. So I don't think that I will finish it today, but hopefully I will be able to call it a day tomorrow. And now about the plot. Well, I'm still wondering if Miss Jesselyn's queens are spirits, ghosts, or not. Because at some point I'm really convinced that they are just apparitions, and then something happens that makes me um, wonder yet again if they're alive or not. And I also have some thoughts about Miles and Flora, those two little children. It's very interesting how under their angelic faces are those like, really eerie identities, if I can call identities eerie. I mean, they seem to be hell bent on getting into trouble, and especially with Miles, I feel like they're held by the devil, or something else like that. I mean, they don't seem to be like usual children. There is something uncannily frightening about them. They smile and they're good children. They do their homework, but there is something about them, about how they say "my dear" to their governess, about what they say after they call her their dear. There is something that makes me happy that I'm not the governess in this book. I'm really curious to know what happens next, because with just 100 pages away from the end of the book, I feel like real things are uh, just about to start, and I'm very, very much indeed curious to learn how this all will conclude. And having said that, I think I'm leaving you till another snippet when I finish or all but finish the book. And we're back in the present. It's again Thursday, the 16th of November, and today I finally finished the book. It was at school. I read like the last 40 pages of the book and realized that, oh my god, I have finished it. This was extremely heavy going, and to be honest, I can't really say that I enjoyed it that much. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had read it in translation and faster, but since it took me like 2 months to read this short novella, and I was also really struggling with James's turn of phrase, at times reading just reminded me of a torture. Nonetheless, I'm kind of glad that it is over, that I can put it behind and just have this experience with me, but not experience the process anymore. What I liked about this book is actually the female perspective of the main character. You know, like Henry James was a man, um, pretty obvious from his name, you know. And the main character, the focal character, is a woman, a governess, and it is highly believable that the text is really, the narration is really coming out of the mouth of a woman. That's kind of surprising because in the men's writing, women are sometimes not really plausible, especially if they are main characters. But this time, James really succeeded. I'm I take off my hat to him for that reason. I Upon finishing the book, I read some critical articles about it on the net, and I found out that some experts believe that all the eerie occurrences in the book might have been just the product of the main character's imagination. That's a very interesting theory, I must say. There are some pros, like things that uh, can be attributed as arguments in favor of this theory, like Flores conducts at the lake and some other things. But at the same time, there are some cons too, like things that make me doubt this theory is a good one. Especially the last chapter, the last like 2 chapters, when the governess sees a ghost out of the window, and the boy next to her becomes really shaky and jittery, and nervous and everything, and after that he simply enough dies. I don't think he could have died just of natural causes. And yeah, a little bit sorry for the spoiler, but I couldn't omit it. What else to say about this book? I've already mentioned the turn of the phrase, I think, 100 times. It is like really difficult to get through, especially if you're not sitting in a quiet environment and having plenty of time on your hands. I'm quite used to reading at school in the break or even during classes, but this book definitely wasn't something that one could read in such circumstances. If I tried reading it anywhere else but home on my bed with a lot of free time, I ended up not understanding a single thing out of what I was reading. And in the end, I really had to read it at home, which obviously impeded the process because I rarely have free time at home. Having said that, I think there aren't any more ideas about the turn of the screw. I'm just glad that it is over. Tomorrow I'm having a class at school where we'll discuss some chapters from the middle. I hope that I will be able to recall anything that I read like a month ago. And I also want to say here that the next book I will be reading will be The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Susan Collins. Like, that's for sure that I'm picking it up. It was actually my initiative. I was compelled to do it, but in the end, I will do it, and of course, I will give you either updates or maybe just some thoughts of mine in the monthly wrap-up of November. Hopefully there will be more books than 2. And before we finish, just the last thing, I want to say that I'm still experimenting with the camera and the lighting, and I'm not really sure if the results caused the mustard. So if this video was the worst thing in terms of video quality that has ever been uploaded to my channel, sorry, that's experiments. And this brings me to the end of the video. I hope that you have enjoyed it, but I'm not sure, and bye!